The sisterly adoration I have for her blossoms into a romantically adoration. Hindi ko alam kung kailan nagsimula o paano nagsimula pero isa lang kumpirmando. Gusto ko siya. Mali pala. Akin siya at ako lang dapat ang pwedeng magmay-ari sa kanya. When she was a kid, some boys in our school bullied her because she is so skinny. Well, she is, but those rascals making her cry. Inupakan ko yung mga nambubuli sa kanya. Kago silang lahat. Inalagaan ko ngayon para hindi masaktan at umiyak tapos paiyakin lang nila. Huwag ka nang umiyak, Lay. Nasunto ko na sila. Maangas sa saad ko sa kanya. Sisinghot-singhot siya nagpupunas ng luha niya. Nagangat siya ng tingin at kumiti sa akin. Talaga, kuya? Sino ba nag-invento ng salitang yun? Panira ng trip? Just call me babe. But of course, I didn't say it. Instead, I smiled at her and patted her head. So don't worry because I won't let them hurt you again. No man should hurt you, even me. Pinangako ko sa kanya. Ngumiti siya sa akin at ang sunod niyang ginawa ay napabigla sa akin. Nagpakabog na malakas sa dibdib ko. Nakakabakla ata to. Niyakap niya man lang ako. Habang yakap-yakap niya ako, hindi ko rin mapigilan maging awkward. You deserve to be loved, not hurt, I said while patting his head. In every occasion in her life, I was there. I was just silently guarding her with anything that I could hurt her. Her bullies or any man lurking around her. Beautiful is an understatement to describe her beauty. She is very alluring and that was no doubt because many men is crawling around her just to get her attention. Kaya naman ako kasugid magbantay sa kanya, meron at meron pa rin unyang makakalusot. What is the deal between your sister and Dylan? Tanong ko kay Leonard. I think maniligaw niya. I like him. He is very consistent. Amo niya. What the? Ang pangit lang nun hindi niya deserve yon? A bit harsh, I know but insecurities hits me. So, who do you think she deserves? Mapang-usig niya akong tinignan ng binaba niyang librong binasa niya. This guy is a nerd. Ewan ko na gusto ng mga babae dito. Books are boring. Siyempre, ako. I wanted to say that but of course, I know Leonard. Mapapatay niya ako kapag nalaman niya na may gusto ko sa kapatid niya. Siyempre yung matino at hindi siya sasaktan. Sabi ko na lamang. He smirks and he went back to his reading. Pinagmukhang walang kwentang sagot ko. Bigla na lang pumasok si Riley sa room nang ngingisi-ngisi naman. Panigurado nakascore na naman to sa kung sinong babae. You, my beloved brother, sigaw niya. Walang bumati pabalik sa kanya kaya ako gaganap ang uso. Pinakitang nasaktan sa ginawang pamabaliwala niya. Ang papangit yun namang kabonding. Maktol nga sabay mo po sa tabi ni Leonard. Leonard babes, tili niya. Hindi man siya tinapunan ng pansin ni Leonard na natili lang siya nagbabasa. Bakit kapag ang mga babae hanggang balikat ng buhok nila tawag short hair, pero kapag sa mga lalaki ganun ang haba ng buhok tawag ang long hair? Pangungulit niya pa. Napangisi ako sa kabalastugan niya. Kahit kailan sira ulo talaga siya. Nagitla siya na malakas na sinara ni Leonard ang libro niya sa pang-iistorbong ginawa ni Riley. Mukhang nagtatain ng mukha niya ngayon. Who wouldn't be? Mukha lang yung angel si Leonard pero ibang magalit yan. He is the person you wouldn't dare to mess with. Kaya ako minsan naghihinay-hinay ako. Bukod doon, he is the only person I respected the most for personal reasons. Kami lang ni Riley nakakapagbiro sa kanya. Nagbibiro lang, napakaseryoso mo naman masyado. Mababawasan ng pagkakarash ni Eileen Honey sa'yo eh. Asar niya. Go get lost, Mendez. Singhal ni Leonard sa katabi. Kesa naman makinig at manood sa dalawang to, tumayo na lang ako at lumabas. Bahala si Riley dyan. Most of my days are like that. Riley messing around us, talking about his women. Leonard on his books and we stalking my first year crush. The wind changes when a new transfer student came to our class. She's beautiful and most of the boys in our classroom cannot stop ogling at her. Her breakfast white teeth and long shiny hair added to her charms. I would be lying if I will say that I am not attracted to her because she has this aura that men will immediately turn their heads at her. Most of the times, partners kami sa project and performance task kaya siguro tinutokso nila kami sa isa't isa. It is not that I'm so arrogant and boastful but the way she's acting around me. She is telling a vibe and she likes me. Well, I like her a bit. Hugo, the greatest enemy of all. Simula na makita ko ang pagmumukha niya, hindi ko na gusto. His smug face and arrogant mouth boils my blood more. Lagi na lang kaming nasasangkot sa gulo kapag siya nakakasalubong namin. Look at that beautiful creature. That long and smooth legs. Ang sarap din sigurong tikman yan. Dinig kong malaswani ang komento. His four minions laughed at his lewd comments while staring at the person he is referring to. Sinundan ko ang tinitnan nila. Nanginig ang panga ko sa galit nang malaman ko sinong pinaglalaswaan nila. Pinalipad kong hawak kong bola sa kanya at natamaan ang ulo niya. Galit niyang pinitang ulo niya papunta sa direksyon ko. He smugly smirked at the sight of me, his favorite enemy. His minions smugly smirked too. I saw him whisper something to one of his minions. Tumango ito sa kanya at naglakad palayo sa amin. Kurot na akong sinundan siya ng tingin. Umakit lahat ng dugo ko sa ulo nang biglang hinila ng pangit na minion ang babaeng iniingat-ingatan ko. Lumapit ako sa kanila at agad malakas sa itulong si Hugo sa sobrang galit ko. Pick your own target, asik ko. He widely grinned at me, showing an amused facial expression for my sudden outburst. Tindo, dalhin mo dito yan. Dinig kong sigaw niya sa inutos niya. He dragged Lay towards us. Napapikit ako sa galit dahil nakikita kong padalag niyang hinihila si Lay. Kuyom na kuyom rin ang kamao ko habang diretso siyang pinapatay ng tingin ko. Ano ba? Bitiwan mo ko. Rinig kong asik ni Lay. Tell your minion to get his hands off her. I sternly commanded him with strong conviction. His brow raised and he cocked his head on the other side, provoking me more. I know what he is doing. He is luring me, so if I punch him, I'm going to be suspended if I got into a fight with him again. Kuya Jordan! Impit niyang tawag sa pangalan ko. That word again. Baby, stop calling me that. Marami na ring nanonood sa amin ngayon. We kinda attract attention from the crowd and I know for sure makakarating to ng mabilis sa guidance office and principal's office. Umigting ang pangako ng balabal niyang hinila sa braso papunta sa kanya si Lay. Ano may baby kulon? Samyo niya sa babaeng kaharap ko. I am about to punch him, disregarding my demerit record when a ball flew to us. I took the chance to pull Lay to my back. Nagigigil sa galit niyang sigaw. I saw blood coming out from his nose and that's because he was hit bullseye. I smirked because that serves him right. I don't need to know who did that. Ako at ang mga kaibigan ko lang ang kalaban niya. Nakaambay ang mga kasama niya makipagsuntukan sa amin nang biglang may umalingaw sa buong paligid. It was a whistle from one of his guards approaching us. Behind him is our raging school principal. In my office. Now! Singhal niya sa amin. I heard distinct curses from the minions and Hugo. Napakamot na lang ako ng ulo dahil sa baka masuspend na naman ako. Sorry for the trouble. Mahinang sambit ng nasa likuran ko. Hawak ko pa palang kamay niya kaya agad ko itong binitawan. Mag-art club ka na lang. Sagad ko dahil sa short niya. Napatanga siya sa sinabi ko. Di niya maunawaan kung bakit ako nagkakaganito. I don't like this kind of me but held to my sanity. Ang puti pa. I groaned frustratedly then I turned back at her. Kuya Jordan, wait! Dinig kong sigaw niya. Napapikit na lamang ako. Naririnig din ako, babe. What? I violently cut her words off. Mukha na siyang napapaiyak kaya mahina ako napamura. Gusto ko lang naman sumabay sa'yo, she said softly. Naantig ang baliw kong puso sa kanya. Gosh, she is so cute. My heart beat fast. I lost my sanity once again. Without saying a word, I grabbed her hand and pulled her to walk towards where I am going. Di ako napapangiti sa loob-loob ko. Her hand is soft and warm, perfect for my cold and rough hand. I am so whipped, baby. I had loved Cassandra. I never thought that I would love Cassandra despite my grieving adoration towards my friend's sister. But that is what I thought. I set aside my feelings because I know her brother wouldn't approve of us. I love Cassandra, but the more we are in the relationship, I really induced that it was all about Lay. I talked about her most of the time whenever I am with Cassandra, and that was disrespectful of me. Is this why I did not care much upon witnessing with my two eyes that she cheated on me? I did not confront nor reprimand her about it. I is still with her despite the truth that I knew that nothing is going between us anymore. There is no spark that ignites a relationship to prosper. It died down because of me. None of my family knew that I entered a secret organization. It is too dangerous, and once you are in, there is no turning back on the pact. No spilling of information to even the most important person of your life. Riley and I are in the same flagship. We call our faction Flagship. We are in the Alpha Flagship. It took us years to earn a recognition from the organization. You need to swallow your morals because in this job, there is no room for a second option. We kill, but only if needed or that person is trying to get medal with us during the mission, but rest assured that we are no illegal or underground organization that is against the government. We are neither an ally or a sworn enemy. We are a non-governmental organization, but we accepted governmental mission if our boss find the case reasonable and indisputable. Not all can be part of this and not all can participate, whichever they like. They chose you, and that was happened to me and Riley. We received a chip of innovation. Out of curiosity, I went to the place written in that chip, but the main acceptance in the organization begins with a battle. If you lose, you will die just to protect the privacy of the organization. That is where I found out that Riley had been chosen too. First time in my entire existence that I found my purpose aside from the paperwork that awaits for me in the business world. Second, I found a new way to protect her from any danger that might hurt her. During the end of our training, as we successfully been recognized as an official member of the faction, golden rules will be concealed, but one rule resonates in my head. Thou shalt not have commit relationship to anyone that could hinder the mission. A heart of the man of fraction belongs only to the organization. At first, it's not okay because I always dreamed her to be my infinite home. But I accepted it too since this is me already. This is the Jordan now that I already embraced. But, always expect the unexpected. Plans has been ruined in one single blow. Our parents engaged us for a forced marriage. Nagulat ako nung hindi siya tumanggi. Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit ako nagalit sa kanya sa hindi niya pagtanggi. Then, all of a sudden, the agreement I had concealed fired back at me. Reason why I came up with this cruel decision. I showed her how monstrous I am, how regretful is me as her husband. That is why it's easier for her to loathe me and run away from me. Masakit pero kailangan. Nasa kamay ko na pinakawalan ko pa. Ito na ang kapalaran ko kaya tatanggapin ko na lamang. As we are in the commitment, the more I'm having a hard time extending my tragedy, the more I realize that I really love her. Masyado ko na siyang nasasaktan sa mga ginagawa ko pero minamahal niya pa rin ako. Mahal niya pa rin ang gagong to. That is why I gave in. Hindi ko kaya. Binalaan na kita pero hindi ka nakinig. Parinisi pa ni Riley sa akin. Bumuntong hininga na lamang ako. Don't you think I didn't know that? It was loud and clear to me. Gulo ang pinasok mo, you know. He won't spare you for great punishment. You broke his rules. Nag-aalala niyang wika sa akin. I know who is referring to a he, our boss, the general of all the faction, the great and almighty Supremo. I deeply sigh again. I know that too. Marupok ako kanina kaya siguro kahit anong gawin kong tanggi hindi ko maaalis na natutuwa sa wakas na meron na akong panghahawakan para hindi na siya makawala pa. But who am I kidding? Ako mismo ang nagpakawala. Other than that, I have my own rarest things I will never forget in our forced marriage. Halos magwala-wala na ako, ilang linggo din siyang nawala, or shall I say, umalis. I know what I did. I called Cassandra's name after I released my seed inside of her. That was one unforgettable night. Hell yeah, I am his first seed and I will be her last. Ako lang dapat. Pinahanap ko siya sa tracker namin and only to find out she's having a good time with that Americanized Batanggenyo guy. Puro pakita ng katawan. Di hamak na mas marami akong pandesal sa kanya. I secretly followed her tapos pagbalik niya, marinig ko yung mga walang kwentang-kwento niya. To my anger, I cornered her in the bathroom. I followed her there and locked the door so she cannot escape anymore. I won't let this day pass without claiming what is mine. Ako lang po pwedeng makakagawa nito sa kanya. What's mine is mine. Ang kay Jordan ay kay Jordan. She protested but in the end I felt that her body is responding. Nagigigil akong parasahan siya dahil binaliw niya ako sa selos. She always makes me go nuts and forgets to be sane. Her lips are the softest and sweetest lips I tasted. More tasteful than when Cassandra. Mas nakakabaliw once natikman mo at mas masarap balik-balikan. I called my bot who owns a manpower agency. I asked his help to give me someone I can trust with Lay. I am determined now to make things right. Uumpisan ko sa pag-aalaga sa kanya. Agad naman na may ipinadala siya. I always loved her voice over the line. It is an angelic voice like a lullaby. I closed my eyes to feel her sweetest. I called because there's a woman here in our house and she said, "You hired her?" She asked. Yeah, I called the manpower company. I want to stop all of what you did before. This time I will make things right for us, I said. What the Robles? We are in the middle of a mission. Get your head back to the mission. I heard Raven scold me through my earpiece. Panira ng moment. Silence stretched. I know she will be doubting my words. I heard her so many times, and I can totally understand. Are you still there, baby? My baby. Robles! Naninibago lang. Garalgal niyang boses. Sorry for all the things I did before. I wish that you could still give me another chance, I told her. I never gave up, Jordan, and never will, she softly answered. My heart skipped a beat. I could not utter a single word. The sentence made me realize that I am the luckiest bastard living on earth. Robles, I told you to get your head back to the mission. Cut the cord now before it explodes or else you don't want to see her anymore. I ended the call. That finished what I needed to do. After the mission, I will go home to her. She is my always forever home. I successfully prevent the bomb to explode. Mission success. I told Raven over the line. Good. I won't tell this to the Supremo, but this is your last. I heard him sigh. I can see now why the organization made that rule. He cut the line. I released a deep sigh. I know, and I broke the rule a long time ago. I woke up one dawn alone, no wife beside me on the bed. I immediately got up and hurriedly stormed out the room to look for her. More than an hour of finding her around the vicinity of our house, but still we cannot find her. Uminahon ka, iho. Mahahanap din sila. Saad di Manang Rosa. Hindi ko sumagot at mura pa rin. She left her phone. That is why I cannot tell her. Pag may nangyari sa kanya masama, hindi ko mapapatawad ang sarili ko. Nangako ko sa kanya pero napako ko. Then I heard an engine sound got in our garage. A happy and hopping Lay appeared. She's smiling so wide with a white plastic bag on her hand. Hindi ko alam ang laman pero wala akong pakialam. Ang mahalaga buhay siya. Nakikita ko na siya. Bahagya pa siyang nagulat sa amin. Sinilubong ko siya ng galit. Galit sa ginawa niyang pag-arrest ng walang paalam. Where have you been? Galit kong salubong sa kanya. She suddenly cried while looking at my angry face. I sighed and myself softened my expression. I did not mean to welcome her with rage. I am just worried about her. I made her cry again. Wala na akong ginawang matino sa buhay ko. I am so pathetic and worthless, man of the house. I walked towards her then caged her on my arms. Hinagod-hagod kong likuran niya para luin siya. I could hear her heavy heart while crying. I cannot stand hearing that sound. It also crushed my heart. Hush, baby, I'm sorry. I am just worried. When I woke up, I did not see you beside me nor in the whole house. I softly explained to her. I heard her sniffling. Napasinok pa siya sa sobrang pag-iyak. I mentally scolded myself with series of curses. Saan ka ba nanggaling, Iha? Alalang-ala kami sa'yo lalo na yung asawa mo. Mundi kan pang tumawag ng pulis dahil hindi ka makontakt. Talong sa kanya ni Manang Rosa. Inirap ko siya sa akin habang marang iniipit ang malit niyang mukha sa manarapad kong palad sabay puna sa mga luha niya. I'm sorry, I forgot my phone. Malamyos niyang sagot. I heaved a sigh again. Ilang beses na ako nagbubuntong hininga ngayong umaga na ito. Where did you go, huh? It is 4 a.m. for Pete's sake. Nagbaba siya ng tingin gaya ng isang batang nahiya dahil nagagaglitan. Bumaba naman ang tingin ko sa hawak-hawak niya. Tinaas ko yun at gano'n na lang ang pagkunot ng noo ko sa laman noon. Nagutom kasi ako. Nung binaksan ko naman yung ref, walang gustong kainin. Tapos ang baho pa ng kanin sa freezer when I'm looking for an ice cream. Tapos gusto ko ng balot, bibingka at sunog na isaw. Pero balot lang nakita ko kaya pumunta lang ako sa ice cream parlor at kumain dun. Ito nga nagdala ako ng pasulubong. Baka gusto niya rin ng balot. I licked my lip to suppress my about to explode heart because of her cuteness. I am so whipped of my wife. Going back from my reverie, ano daw sabi niya? Ano daw ginawa niya? Bibingka? Balot? Sunog na isaw? Why did she crave that for? What a weird appetite. Why didn't you wake me up? Nag-alala ko sa iyo gusto and why are you craving for something unusual this season? It is still July. Wala ka talagang mahahanap ng bibingka at isaw at balot? At this hour? Litanya niya sa akin. Sorry na nga, hindi na mauulit. Malambing niyang sagot. I just nod my head to hide his chest, drumming sound when she gave me that puppy eyes. Fuck, I am horny. Baby, stop me, baka hindi ako makapagpigil. I might do that to you here. Nakakahiya kay Manang Rosa. Ayaw lang kasi kitang gisingin kasi mahimbing ka natutulog na at saka ayaw ako magalit ka sa akin. Halos ibulong niya ang huling sinabi niya. I cannot blame her for acting that way. Nagtanim ako ng galit sa sistema niya kaya inaani ko ngayon. Why would I be angry? Masaya akong gigising kung ikaw magigising. Sabi ko para baguhin ang tingin niya sa akin. She smiled. My heart, baby. O siya, babalik na muna ako sa pagtulog. Maaga pa ako magigising mamaya. Paalam sa amin ni Manang. Sabay kaming napalingon sa kanya at saka tumango bilang abiso. Nga pala, aalis ako mamaya. Where are you going? To my doctor. Papacheck up ko tong nararamdaman ko lately. Sagot niya. Why? Ano bang nararamdaman mo? May sumasakit pa sa'yo? Did I cause you stress again? Sunod-sunod kong tanong sa pag-aalala. I saw a smile crept across her lips. Did she find my worriedness amusing? Wala namang masakit sa akin. Lagi lang kasi ako nagugutom lately at saka antukin din ako. Baka ako may bulati ako sa tiyan, papapurga ako nun. She answered. Nagbiro pa siya pero mas lalo ako nag-alala sa sinabi niya. I will take my leave tomorrow. I will take you there. I'm worried too. I said as he pulled her up to me and kissed her on her head. Alam kong mali ito at hindi dapat ito ginagawa dahil taliwas ito sa sumpaan ko. Pero hindi ko na kayang wala siya. Hindi ko kayang mahalin lamang siya sa malayo. Mahal na mahal ko ito at ipaglalaban ko ito kahit pa ang buhay ko. Nothing is more heartbreaking knowing that you lost a child you did not even know but you wanted to know the most. Galit na galit ako kay Eileen at sa kanya dahil nilihim nila iyon sa akin. Nakakabaklang umiyak pero hindi ko alintana. I let my tears stream down on my face. A baby. A supposed fruit of our love. It's better this way. Hindi mo ba naisip na mas mahirapan lang sila? Lay is already devastated whenever she is with you. What more if you have a child? Sigaw sa akin ni Riley. Pinapatay ko ang atay at lalamunan ko. Sa mga pinakamatapang na alak sa bar na ito. Tinignan ko siya ng matalim sa kakiniwelyohan habang nagtatangis ang aking mga panga sa galit sa sinabi niya. How could you say that? Okay lang na wala na yung anak ko? You always find ways to create a knife that could kill you. Una, you could disappear the day of your marriage pero matigas ang bungo mo. Pangalawa, you impregnate her. You know that will be the death for you. Pagpapaalala niya sa mga bagay na nilabag ko. I heard him release a hopeless sigh. Hindi porket nananahimik siya, wala siyang gagawin. We know him more than anyone else in the faction. Iba siya magalit kaya hanggat maaari umiwas tayo. You know what he did to Cheetah because he wanted to get out? Ramdam ko ang pagtingin niya sa akin. He killed him. He continued with strong emphasis, so I will be driven to that thought that it is needed better this way. Nilagok ko na lang ang mapait na alak na hawak ko. Wala ko ibang maramdaman kundi puot at bighati. Nagmahal ka na ba? I solemnly asked. He softly chuckled. Love is only a delusion. It is traumatic. Once you involve, he totally becomes a different person. I heard him say. He dodged my question. But to answer your question, yes, I did. I even let her marry another man despite the fact that I could have her because she always wanted me to be. The more I think about the chance to be with her, I can't. Not because of the consequences of the punishment, but because I cannot give the love she deserves. Makaalis man ako ng buhay pero hindi na ako buo. Kulang pa rin ako. Mahinahon niyang pagbibigay paliwanag sa akin. Love is not for us, Jordan. Believe me or not, but I also wanted a life with someone else, like you are crazily dreaming for right now. But I think I am better off this way. This is my fate and I accepted it because this is me now. This is us now. He said and he walked away from me. Love is the easiest word to know, but at the same time the most difficult word to explain. The day that I should be celebrating because finally she gave up on us is also the day that my heart is in great destruction. Pinong-pinong pagkadurog ng puso ko nang nilahad ni Daddy ang divorce paper namin. Dad told me everything. He asked Lay to save me. I only did a few argues about because he doesn't know that I can protect myself from Hugo. Pumatok kasi ang balita, nagkaroon kami ng gulo ni Hugo. Their company was our greatest asset that time. We need them, that's why he forced to get married. Alam ko, baka na ni Hugo dahil alam niya isa sa mga rules ng faction. He knew it intelligently because he is one of our greatest enemy. I began starting my day without her in my sight anymore. I could track her whenever she is right now, but I did not. I set her off free this time. Tama si Riley, we are better off this way. I continued being an engineer, a business owner, and an agent. Then one day a person whom we thought was dead was very much alive. He told me things that uplift my spirit to look for her once again and win her back. Did you know that I created that rule? Napatigil ako sa sinabi niya. Funny, right? Ako mismong sumira. Hindi ko alam kung bakit di pa inalis yung Supremo ninyo. It is totally invalid now. He said, which made me widen my eyes in surprise. What the? Mura ni Riley sa tabi ko. What do you mean invalid? Kuryoso kong tanong. You know that I'm one of the 8 Supremos, right? And each of us created a rule that we have been sealed with our blood to make it more consolable. He started. Once a Supremo breaks his own rule, it makes it more invalid so that a new Supremo can include his own golden rule to be followed. He continued. Isa-isa kong siniksik ang mga impormasyong isiniwalat niya sa amin. Then anger builds up toward my head as I remember how he punished me. He let me go to a battle of 1 versus 16 in a single arena. Halos ikamatay ko yun. Kiniyom kong palad ko at rinig kong pigil na tawa ng katabi ko, kaya agad ko siyang siningkitan ng mata. It was tricked with that man. I think he tricked you, huh? He's always been like that. Travis, or with an old name, Cheetah said. We thought you're dead. How come you're very much alive? Riley asked the same question in my head. I looked at him back with utmost curiosity. Death is the only way to escape from the organization. Even in the 8 Supremos are not accepted for that rule. So how come he's still alive? He stifled a smile. Someone bartered his own life for me. I owe my life today to him. If you see him, hug him for me because if it weren't for him, I would not enjoy my life with my family. Marahang wika sa amin. Dama namin na matinding pasasalamat niya sa taong yun. Who is that person? I asked. The wind blows on us. Tumalikod siya sa amin sabay tumingala sa langit habang pinagsaklop ang mga kamay niya sa likuran niya. Even he is facing his back on us, I can still smell his manly figure from her. Lumipas ang panahon pero hindi pa rin nagbabago ang tindig niya at dating niya. His stance still screams superiority. The same stance I saw and felt during our recognition day. You're Supremo, sabi niya. Sabay kami nagtinginan ni Riley. Hindi kami makapaniwalang ginawa niya yon. But I'm very much happy that we met him. Binigyan niya ako ulit ng bagong pag-asa makasama ulit siya. Now that we know that it is invalid, are you still not going to pursue her? Or better say, makikabit ka sa kanya? Natatawa kong biro pa sa kanya. Natatawa. Her scoff as he brought his glass of liquor on his lips. We went to the bar after our talk with Travis. We are celebrating at the same bitterly reminisce our shared mistakes in the past. Gago. Sa gwapo kong to, kabit lang. Hambog na wika niya. Napailing na lang ako sa kakapalan ng mukha niya. Baka baliw na naman siya. Ramdam ko ang biglang pagseryoso niya. Tapos na ang panahon namin. She's happy now and I'm happy for her too, he said. Susuportahan na lamang kita. She is still your wife, so go for it. I smilingly said. Yes, she is right. Kahit kailan hindi ko na pinalmahan iyon. Mas lalo nagwala ang puso ko na malamang may anak ako. Ang akala kong namatay na parte ng buhay ko ay hindi pala totoo. She hid it from me to protect her and I understand her reason. I was nothing but an asshole to her before. I finally have my own family now and 4 million times I am proud to say that I am one hella lucky bastard. I plan to bring back one special person in my life again. Became 2. May 2 na ang susuyuin ko at 2 na ang iuwi ko sa bahay ko. It wasn't easy to do but I will never give up that easily. I did not defeat 60 people just to go home with a broken heart. My daughter is our perfect combination. She is everything that we have. She is so tiny and cute. She is beautiful like her mother. Unlike Lay, I think Stream got my personality. Brusko at matulungin. I witnessed how she protected her friend Esther from the bullies and like me, I also want to protect my own people. Walang hiya ka, Jordan. Ang sabi mo hindi mo na ako ulit sasaktan, so ano to? Gago ka? Impit na sigaw niya sa harap ng lapid ako. I want to hug her, wipe his tears and show myself to her but I could not. It will be dangerous for them if I act reckless. Wait for me, baby. I will finish this when I will come home. I muttered, alone behind this tall tree. Masakit siya makitang ganyan pero kailangan kong tiisin. An electricity outbreak doomed the gallery. Baka na ito ni Hugo para makuha niya si Ray at ipain sa akin. He even used Cassandra to dive Lay in his prepared cage. He knows that Cassandra will do everything for Dave. He threatened her not to kill Dave as long as she will do everything he asks. Demonyo talaga. Kahit kapatid walang sinasanto. Save her, idiot. Sabi ko kay Riley sa kabilang linya. I will. Finish that idiot too, beast. Sabi niya, calling me by my code name. I grinned at the thought. Of course I will. I am damn thirsty for my wife's lips and body. I'm dying to taste her again and I want to hug my daughter again. My babies. Gago ka, Robles. Kahit kailan panigiran ka ng plano. Gimbal ni Hugo sa akin. Nagkatutukan kami ng armas sa isa't isa. His grim-lined smile is very visible from my position. Halang ang bituka niya kahit noon pa man. Hindi ko kasalanan ng bobo ka. I fired back ng kinakunot niya. Ang bobong to ang papatay sa'yo. Sigaw niya saka siya nagpaputok. Hindi yan tumama sa akin dahil mabilis ako napaiwas. Parehas na kami ngayon nagtatago sa likod ng makapal na simentong pader. Where is she now, sniper? Pakikipagbalita ko kay Riley. I am her with her now. Go finish that. Sigaw niya kaya napangiti ako. Nakampante din ako sa sinabi niya. I will. Don't you take advantage of her, you stupid. Huwag mong pugnanansaan ng asawa ko or else I will cut your goddamn hands. Pagbabanta ko sa kanya. I am possessive and I can stand any man holding my property, but I have no choice. He is the one that I can trust, so he better not break it. I won't, idiot. Babalik ko siya ng buong buo. Jeez, so possessive kaya ayoko ng asawa eh. Didig kong sagot niya. Good now, I am going to finish this. I said and ended the call to resume and finish this battle. After moments of firing bullets to each other, I caught him behind. Tinulak ko yung armas sa bungo niya. Nanlaban siya after niyang bitawan ng armas niya pero natalo ko pa rin siya. Tsaka naman dumating ang iba kong kasama. Hindi pa tayo tapos, Robles? Pahabol niya bago pa siya hinila ng reinforcement team. No, you are wrong. We are done now. I uttered before turning my back at him. I am going to see my baby now. I miss her. Where are you? I called Riley. Tumango ako nang makuha ko nasaan sila. I did not wait any more time. I ran as much as I can to them. Here I come, baby. Beautiful things happen if you least expected it. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, mahal ko siya. Nagmahal ka hindi dahil may nakita ka maganda sa kanya. Hindi laging basihan ng physical na kaanyuan para masabi mong gwapo o magandang isang tao. Hindi rin basihan ng kalooban para masabi mong mabuti ang isang tao. Endless reason. Find a reason to stay. Find a reason to love despite the good and bad character he or she has. Find a reason to forgive despite all the heartaches you receive from that person. And lastly, find reason to be courageous to start a new life together. Mahirap pero it is worth the fight. Masakit pero it is worth the pain. Mabaku-baku man ang daan pero it is worth the destination. Until this moment, I still cannot believe that we are here, right in front of many people, exchanging sweetest smiles at each other. Before, it is only our parents, best friends, and the priest who witness the sanctity of the holy matrimony. But right now, I am very much happy that these people will hear me as I vow my words of promise and fidelity to the man who owns my heart even before, more than today and forever, my future. I tearfully glance at the crowd who are wiping their eyes with cloth and bare hands while watching us. Binalik ko ang tingin ko sa lalaking kaharap ko na hawak-hawak ang aking kamay kanina pa at matamis nang umingiti sa akin. Damn! That smile made my heart beats erratically. The smile that comforts me after I was bullied. Actually, hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala. All these scenes are only just in my wildest imaginations. I am speechless and at the same time thankful to be here with you today. I cried as I started my line. Hinawakan niya magkabilang pisngi ko at inangat ito. He smiled at me again, so I swallowed hard again to continue the speech. When I thought you're gone, the first thing that comes to my mind is regret. I regret for not being brave to tell you how much I love you despite our shortcomings. Paano ko sasabihin sa iyo ang lahat ng lambing, cravings at higit sa lahat? Paano ko pakakalibitin ka tuwing gabi when I'm horny, when you're no longer around anymore? My last sentence earned a laugh from the crowd, pati tuloy ako'y namula sa sinabi ko. My friends are my greatest influencers when it comes to rated SPG stuff. I heard him curse too at my sentence that bit his lip in amusement. My friends told me that I'm a damn fool for still loving you despite you being an asshole. I told him, then he shrugged his shoulder to agree. I chuckled. But it's okay. Everyone is a fool when they fell in love. I always find reason to forgive you, to stay with you, and to love you because you have been my past, my present, and my future. I cannot see any other man that could fill in your position. You are too over the standards I set for my man of dreams, I added, sniffling. He mouths I love you to me and my heart leapt for a second. So I, Leilanie del Rosario, once again, take this ring and put this on you as a symbol of my unending chance of forgiving, staying, and loving you forevermore. I smiled as I inserted the ring on his finger. I cleared my throat to the help of tears. If you still didn't believe all these things happened to us today, what more I am? You probably did not know about this, but I always imagined myself sitting on the beach sand with you as we both watched the sun setting, eating our breakfast, lunch, and dinner together, nurturing our kids, sleeping with you, kissing you in every corner of your body, holding your hand like this, and most importantly, dreaming our future, not only for ourselves but for our kids too. Mahabang simula niya. Matipid ako napangiti sa kanya habang nakagilid ko siyang tinitingnan. I want to say thank you for being a blessing to me. You're the biggest star I ever caught when I fell from the sky. You shined above all the stars in the sky. I could not imagine a life without you, just like the lyrics in the Vanilla Twilight. The spaces between my fingers is right where yours fit perfectly. Because no woman is perfect for me, but you. He lifted his other hand to my face. Hawak pa rin isa niyang kamay ang isa kong kamay. Kung mahal mo ako, mas mahal kita. Kaya kong itaya ang buhay ko para sa mga anak natin. My love is no boundaries, no limitations because you deserve an everlasting love. A love that never ends. I instantly cried in front of him. His words are too beautiful that it melts me right away. I'm looking forward to start my day with you and end my day to still be with you. And don't worry, meron ka ng lalambingin. Susungitan kapag buntis ka. Uutusan kapag may cravings ka just like the other day. We both laughed at what he said. Pinakamahalaga sa lahat, ako pa mismong kakalabit sa tuwing gabi because I am hornier than you. He said that made us all laugh. Oh gosh, napakabalbal ng mga words namin. Nasa harapan pa naman kami ng altar. Natawa lang kami ng tumikim ang pare sa amin. Kidding aside, I love you and our kids. You are my greatest possession. Don't think that my love for you is forced because baby I was pierced by Cupid's arrow a long time ago. My eyes widened in surprise. Talaga? You're always my most wanted woman in my entire life. If I already love you before, I am more than love you today and be eternally loved to you from tomorrow and onwards. He sweetly smiled at me again. I did too at him. I, Jordan Robles, take and put this ring on you as a symbol of fidelity and unending love to the most beautiful woman on earth, the only woman who is perfectly fit for my imperfect world. He said and slid down the ring on me. After that, he cupped my face and slowly he moved it toward him and kissed me passionately. We sealed our vows with a kiss. This is the start of something new again. Our undying love is the force to bring us back together and drew us closer to be with each other now and for the rest of our lives. See you in the next chapter of our lives.